What's a mighty good word, party folk? I'm your mile high priest. I'm up here on the moon's day. It's Monday, January 27th, and we are at the top of the Saturnian hour. So we will start off a little bit serious. What's new? Why so serious, right? I am hella serious. Thank you. Welcome. If you're new here, if you're a fellow subscriber, if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thanks for taking the time out to spread the videos, spread the messages around, and helping me to attain more subscribers, right? I don't know if that's the point for me, but I guess that's why you get on YouTube, right? To kind of grow a following, a channel, and educate or just talk people's heads off. Anyway, okay, look. I've been, I do the pre-shuffles. A lot of Sagittarius energy, a lot of Mercury zipping through. This is a quick, moment, and it could be very uninspiring because it can feel sad. I'm not gonna lie, it can feel like there can be a lull, not necessarily in the energy, but in the mood, in the feeling, in the vibe. You may feel down, and that could just be a telltale sign of how intuitive you are and how taking breaks and if it's possible to take suggestions, my advice for you would be to lay low and get a lot of rest. And it's not necessarily about sleeping in, sleeping more. It's about getting sleep, but it's about stillness and turning off, all the auditory, all the visual, turn off the movies, turn off the TV, turn off the phone. Again, it's very quick. It's it's a one after, it's like honk honk done. You have to listen for clues, right? So if I stay and linger, if I stay in the new moon energy, that's tough. That's depression. That's yes. And so I'm reading ahead for you. In the pre-shuffle, we do have Pisces, I believe, the archetype of Pisces, and the mantra, or the I guess the phrase, the but it is in reference to card number 24, which I did not necessarily look up, so I will do that for you now. It's the Hangman, right? Compassion, oneness, art, the unconscious music, water, being a victim, okay? So that's what you don't want to merge with. Your belief should be able to keep you faithful and honor that the destiny may be difficult, but you are capable of sustaining clarity, accessing clarity while you sustain stillness in a temporary blip. That is the new moon in Aquarius, right? Thank you so much. Also, the Sabian energy, the divine 7, the number 7, the 7-pointed star, the 7-pointed star of divinity, the star of divinity. That's God talking to you. That's not God telling you to blame people. Okay. I don't know. I love tarot. In general, I love YouTube tarot. I love tarot on YouTube. But it's like a big circle jerk, y'all. It's like people attacking their ex, and then then the stalkers come on, and yeah, like they can all see. It's social media, like everyone can see everything. Like I don't know why we keep lying to ourselves. It's like if you wanted to be followed and perceived more often than not, yeah, go on social media, right? Like post on social media. Anyway, this is so swift. This is about you. It's not about them, okay? If you will put them on a pedestal, you will surely become a victim, okay? If someone is above you, that means you're below them. And we just don't work that way, okay? The hangman is like, I have lived below, beneath. Below means the hangman has a choice. Okay, so yeah, just stop hanging around, right? Don't stay stuck. The keyword to look ahead. We look ahead. We use the intelligent, emotional, mind, body, soul connection, okay? Coming to terms with one's reality, visionary people and events, being reborn, spiritual awakenings, okay? Contemplation, flashes of insight, spending time alone, thinking. Now, once this natural moment is gone, the tendency can be to obsess over your own objectives and to just like fly off the walls. So like the reason that I push for stillness and advise you that it is temporary is you want to, no matter how you feel, no matter if you've never been still in your life, you have. Don't be lying, okay? Quit lying. In that moment, you don't want to spend that moment rushing out, okay? Because you could lose it all, and it could feel like you're winning the spiritual lottery, and then you're gonna run out and spend all your spiritual bank. And so instead of doing that, like parse it out. That's when you can compartmentalize, right? You can be like, I only have this much attention span for this. I only have this much emotions for this. Like I can't be helping these people. So it is that rebirth moment of, you know what? There are some things that I should not be continuing to do. Contemplation, reversals, okay? That's meditation and reflective thought. Meditation is many things, okay? So like the monks and the yogis, that's advanced. So we'll get there if you want to. Do you want to be an advanced yogi? I don't. They're kind of annoying. So the Sabian Oracle image. Okay, Linda Hill, amazing channel. Oh yeah, I'm a not only do I read cards, Oracle, Tarot, I study Hermetic, and the Tree of Life, Kabbalah. Yes, those are my studies, and more than, like alchemy. Some religious, but I'm not the most educated when it comes to like everything about religion. Like I really am not. I'm like an alchemist. I'm heart-centered, and people come to me and like they want me to join their like cult, and I'm like, no, I'm not polyamorous. Like, no. Okay. During a silent hour, a man receives a new inspiration which may change his life. Okay. So I love Linda Hill because she channeled all this, and this is why I start off like this. This is why I appear different. I'm not saying I'm unique. I'm saying that I am a channel, and so you will notice that people that are channeling and more So in when the practice takes over, because I believe that tarot readers are channeling in the midst of reading, and then there's the like practice of listening in the meditation, receiving downloads, parsing, compartmentalizing. This is for me. This is not for me. This is for the collective. This is not for anybody. This is trash thoughts. This is weird, funky thoughts that are gone. Okay. So like in that channel, then you're opening up to more. And that's why I sit up here and sometimes I'll record myself and I'm like, like, meh. I don't mean to scare you. I love accessing the council and receiving information from other spaces in the cosmos. Thank you so much. I love the stars. I love God. I love spirit and I love emotional intelligence. I'm here to help you evolve. During a silent hour, a man receives a new inspiration which may change his life. Okay. He receives a new inspiration. Okay. This symbol shows the benefits of getting away from it all in order to reassess your life and goals. A silent hour could be a short minute, a few hours, or a period of days. Okay. So someone like me, I'll parse out, I'll take a few days. You, maybe a few minutes, like for the next few days, or a minute or two over the next few days. I love it. Okay. What the symbol shows is that a new inspiration will be received. You may have found that despite racking your brains, there's been no rational guidance available. Okay. Even us tarot readers are like giving you a bunch of garbage too, right? You're like, does that resonate? Who stole what money? Who stole whose inheritance? Y'all, if you feel that inheritance has been stolen from you, then break the curse. Go look it up. Go look up how to break a curse. And then that's so generic. That's so basic of me to say, go break a curse. What kind of curse? What is breaking a curse? Okay, go look it up, please. I'll teach you along the way, right? But I also am I'm a heart alchemist, and so I'm going to push you to learn. I'm going to teach you how to teach me. Okay, you teach me too. Thank you. I love when you teach me. You may have found, okay, or it's important to realize that a lot of internal as well as external noise needs to be quieted. The rational mind can be noisy and tends to interfere with the flow of the imagination or intuition. So those of you that are unable to visualize, you are able to visualize that's imagination. Imagination is accessible in childhood. And so then you spend decades not exercising and not practicing that mental ability, that human ability, the human power to imagine. Okay. Does that help a little bit? Like how, remember when you were a child and you used to imagine, and then all these things happen and something blocked you from it? Okay, well, we're here to remove the block. How? Okay. You need to slow down and open up to the messages of your inner inspiration. By reducing the external noise, clutter, and distraction, your mind can focus on what is essential rather than what may just be convenient. The symbol shows that there is an answer coming, which will probably change many things, or at least change what most needs to be changed. Gotta love the stars, right? Gotta love. And it's not necessarily the stars, it's the alignment of them at a given moment in time. And that's why I don't care what your sun sign is. Maybe I do, but I care more about where the houses are and what's going on in those houses. Where are the planets on your in your chart? You know, what were they doing when you were born? What were they doing 18 years after you were born? What were they doing yesterday? This can also imply the need for a shift of some kind, and this may have been forgotten or neglected. But the shift is coming back to you, right? We have union, the sun. We have Mars and Venus in a higher octave of that. And it is soul level. It is internal. It is within you. It is your masculine and your feminine aspects, no matter if you are the manliest or the most feminine or neither or neither. None of the above, right? It doesn't matter. Masculine, feminine divinity together, they could be considered neither or both. That's up to you, right? That's God. Like, you establish a relationship with God. That's how you speak with God. That's how God speaks to you. That's how you develop your own power in religion. And maybe I'm not really telling you to write a book about it and then create a group and then have a organization. Like, I'm like, can you do that inside? in here for you? You guys have that combo. I'll be over here. Okay. Listen for clues. It may not be external voices that bring this new inspiration, but the voices within. If there's a difficulty blocking out the hustle and bustle of everyday life, meditation or delving into your dreams or fantasies may lead to the solution. So then what if you can't imagine, but what if you can fantasize? And what if your fantasy isn't about like intimate moments or involving others? What if your fantasy is about like what a ideal situation concerning finances, concerning your relationship with your family, concerning your relationship with your identity. This is a shift in identity. So this is more so I want to push you to become the new you, fantasize the new you in a reality that is sustainable for you, okay? In your fantasy, don't victimize, don't blame, okay? Come to terms with your reality. Don't run out. Don't regret the past. Don't stay stuck. Don't feel trapped. Don't hear all the voices. Listen for the voice. Don't stay a hermit, right? This is very quick. It's justified in that it's deep. Sure, it's selfish. So, what if it's actually selfless? What if it's a divine moment? We open the channel to foundational earth, air, fire, water, kingdom, Holy Spirit, Divine Father, Divine Mother. Archangels, thank you so much. Please connect with the collective, helpful, wise, sage ancestors. Where are we? Okay. We're very near the Jupiter hour now. I'm looking at the clock, 3:45. Coming on up, right? Something's surfacing. Something's surfacing. Okay. Here's Mars talking and offering. What ways about you can you give up? Don't just give them up. Is there a reason? Will they provide a resolution to a situation, right? That requires a resolution, right? And this could be very much aligned with non-action, but more so the action is you dropping burdens, the way about you, the same thing your mom did, the same thing your dad did. Like, you notice it. We're kind of beyond that as a society. We all know, like, even The one that says they don't. We do. Everyone knows. Y'all, this morning I cried in therapy. My therapist loves it. I was just like, ah. That could be an offering, right? Let it all out. The card that actually came out is Pluto and the moon. So today's the moon's day, which is amazing. The moon will cross Pluto. It will meet with Pluto before it meets with the sun in like 2 days or less for the new moon. Thank you so much. We are in the dark of the moon right now. Look at this fancy card you have. Pluto is currently in Aquarius. This is a Plutonian herb. Okay. Kava. Have you guys ever had that? You better chill, okay? And you don't have to overdo it. I'm so sorry about all the honking earlier. And I do wish that this would focus for you. Let's look at the butterfly too. And look at all the happy, colorful people, right? So we are moving out of that tendency to fall into black and white. And you know, I want you to understand that that is that is disorderly. Okay. So while most folks in the community would rather not admit their own black and white thinking, it's become more like find the folks that are thinking in black and white and let's put them away, right? Like here is part of our work. This is why I'm put here. It's like, hey, there's a way to move out of black and white thinking. It involves the mind, it involves the heart, it's spiritual and it's psychological, it's physiological, it's physical, it's human. Talk about it being human, eh? Okay, wait. Oh, it's science too. It's human science. Was there a class like that in school? I don't remember. I don't know. 24. Wow. Yeah, a lot of Uranus in Taurus is affecting everyone. Uranus is gonna station to move direct soon, I believe. This month in February. Wow. Okay, and I wanted to show you like what I carry in my magical witch bag, right? I have a tiger's eye sphere. You could consider it a marble, right? But we consider it a sphere when we want to be fancy. Mind-body connection, fluorite. Is this like rainbow fluorite? I believe there's so many different kinds of fluorite. I love the stones like quartz and calcite and fluorite that all have like many colors and variations, right? Here's a golden healer. Very higher conscious, very angelic, super high angelic, right? And then we have the scorpionic, wealthy, wealth, money, citrine, right? I live by citrine, okay? Well, I live by all of them. I kind of have a lot of stones. So these are my, like, I call them my orphans, right? This orphan is like a $50. I'm like, this ugly rock is $50. This is a Veracruz. It's amethyst from Veracruz, yo. And this one's not in my bag, but this is a Brunberg amethyst. So it's this type of rock has water, like it has like, I don't know, tunnels with water. It's so crazy. It's like a little glacier rock, right? One of my faves, Larimer, a Caribbean I believe, stone. Carnelian. This is that deep red carnelian. And yeah, I have these little babies, but I also have these big bad boys. I mean, y'all know. Green calcite. I have no idea what kind of quartz. Like a golden something. Herkimer. Okay, from New York. Herkimer diamond. So cool. I have moldavite. No comment. My little alien rock. I have a lot of moldavite. Or some, yeah, right. Like I have some moldavite here. Agate, garden, agate. And then I have more garden. So I'm gonna call this honeydew calcite. And then if you're feeling really Piscean, like a wash, this honey calcite, the yellow, is a Piscean flavor, a Piscean vibration of calcite. And it won't bring you down. It'll bring you, it'll float you so you can enjoy the stillness, right? Allow the depressed victim aspects of you to be purified. Let that go. It was a part of you. It was you. Operative word being was. It's in the past, honey. Okay, what did we take away from it? What did we learn, baby? That's what we learn. We're smarts. We're kind of smarts around here. We talk kind of funny, but oh yeah, here's all this lab. It's golden lab. So labradorite is like this, but then there's also golden lab. Okay, yeah, sorry about the show and tell. I've also been vibing a lot with clear quartz. I don't know why during the Aquarian times or when there are these like intensive emotional times, like this is good. Okay, here I go. Thank you all so much for hanging out. This is just kind of my new moon thing. I've been called to talk more about, and I don't necessarily want to spend all your time. So hopefully I'll stop talking about myself here very soon. I have the wild unknown archetypes. Thank you so much. Divine Father, Divine Mother, please help us to receive clear divine messages and unconditional love to support the collective in their stillness during the new moon in Aquarius. What messages can we deliver to them? What archetypes are they working with, right? Let's see, yes. Wow, look at you, the village. Okay, yeah, there's a pause because it's sort of like in this liminal space. And to me, the village is like, who is the village? Is it your friends? Are you a big part of the community? Is it in your home? Like, are you more a homebody? Okay. Card number 41 is all about like, hey, don't circle back if circling back means repeating. Only tend to the end and the rebirth, right? When you are at the end, you're at the beginning. And this is that liminal space, right? Before you come out. It's giving me that tip of the iceberg. A lot of us come into spirituality and we're at the tip of the iceberg and we don't realize like the messiness that is involved, okay? All the emotional garbage that's in the gut. It's like, get it out, because this is part of the timing right now. Like, we've spent the last 20 years trying to determine if the systems are worth it for us to even participate with, be a part of. Like card number 58, right? I'm sorry, 48. The underworld. The underworld, Pluto. We have a lot of Pluto. I forget the village. Is it? To me, it is a more Saturnian, Venusian, a Venusian octave of Saturn. So, how do you not want to appear, right? Do you want to appear in the same vibration? Like, not to say that the old you isn't worth it, but you're worth more. And that's not me making you feel better. That's me making you feel something other than worthless. My intention is not to be the old identifications down and out. It's to evolve them, remember? So you're not without the old you. You will never be without the old you. That's part of our experience here. And it's beautiful. It could be worth it to cry in your stillness. It could very well be worth it to feel how ugly it was, how murky. What can bring us all together, right? The community of you. Wow, the crone. So it's that witch, right? And this is not about the relationship with others. It really is a relationship with you. Like, and no, it's not selfish. Remember, we said that you're looking at all parts of you. You're looking at your youth. You're looking at the heights of your experience thus far, no matter how old you are. And then you're looking at the time now. And those are the 3 stages, no matter your age. Say you're like 30. First 10 years, just a very simple math example. First 10 years was your maiden. Second decade was your mother phase. And then now you're in the crone phase. But obviously when you grow and become older, you start to see that you cycle within your mother phase. You cycled into a maiden, and then it's not very linear at that point. It's like the maiden tugs at the crone snaps at the mother, at the maiden. And then it's like, whoa, what's going on? Like, that's what you're being shown right now. Is like, hey, take time out, because others are very bitchy too. Everyone's like, I know the answer. It's more like, well, you know what to do for you. But what is your mother? What is your maiden? What is your crone? All aspects of you. Doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl or none of those genders. Like, it's how do you feel when you're young? How do you feel in the victim vibration? How can you flip that? How can you flip your youth, the youth within you, to be more vibrant and more less murky, right? More mature. How can the youthful aspects of you become more mature without losing fun, without losing play, without losing connection to imagination? Welcome to your divine union. Did they tell you? Look at the siren. I'm like, look at this. Card number 18, you know? Like, aren't we tired of this? Aren't we tired of the sly, like, sleek show-offs? I believe that'll be very, it'll be a false radical impression. It'll be the faux punk, the fake, as rebellion becomes commodified, right? Because now we're of the light. So here comes a siren who's like, I'm of the dark. And then it's like, well, we have here the crone who's gonna handle the siren, okay? And that's where I need you. That's where I come in to remind you that this is a community effort, that we're going to grab the siren and drag the siren back into the sea, okay? Because the siren also needs release from the last 20 years, right? Wow, okay. Wow. Here's creamy moonstone, and then here's a random rainbow moonstone. Whoa, the queen. Yeah, the queen's not going to deal like the queen is over this. This is the empress. This is your zone. This is no matter who you are, what you're doing. It's like, hey, clear out the space, take the time. Like this moon is going to cast light, flashes of insight, right? It's a big old moon on the new moon. The lotus, scorpionic, the year of the snake. Okay. Don't forget, this is the year of that. And we all did sign up for it. I feel like so many folks, especially like who follow along with tarot and all that, like you guys are really into the Chinese zodiac. You're into the Vedic, Ayurvedic zodiac. You're into this Western tropical breeze zodiac. So like all of that is here, yo. We've got the healer. This is across all cultures. There are stories, countless stories of healers in everywhere, no matter Vedic, are you like, no, it doesn't matter. Western, Eastern, up and down, right? Like, so what if I told you you are your own healer, and it doesn't mean you're like this shaman, but it's like you have access to shamanistic qualities, especially if you're listening to me. My voice is, slowly tinkering away so that your healer, the healer in you, awakens. You know, you're no longer meant to hide, right? No black and white. We said no black and white. Why? Why would Armando say? Because we're going here, the creator. Why move away from black and white? Even though black and white seems to be what makes the money, seems to be what makes status, right? We have card 22 and we have card 28. So many eights. So what did you learn last year, right? Like, that's why I cried in my therapist's office. Like, I was like, this last year I learned so much and I can't put it into words, so I'm going to cry. Look, again, we're not without that black and white thinking. Also, black and white thinking may help you on an exam, right? Like, I don't know. Black and white thinking may be like, you know, shouldn't I? No. Like, okay, but we're in the zone right now where it's like, yo, even in the murky, okay, even in this old hag, okay, this screech owl, this night hag, the crone, even in that, we know that there's color trying to arrive, you know, the blues, the voice, your heart, your confidence, your security, your talents, your visions, okay, they're all here. They're all waiting to burst out. From stillness, right? From a temporary stillness. Thank you. Wow. Okay, I know I talk forever. Okay, let's just take like 20 more minutes. Let's take 20 more minutes. You know, I do want to say that with this Pisces are very mental. You wouldn't believe that, right? We live in our minds because our minds are the Piscean mind is capable of also feeling like, and so yes, it's included in that. And so there is a mind-body connection, and that could be the merge, right? But it becomes too yucky when you're not able to like clear that channel, right? The merging is one aspect. Merge body, mind, heart, right? Merge, create the bridge, create the channel, create the connection. So we, even though we undertake that process, then we have to also determine, was I supposed to clear away like what's in between the channel and like blocking the channel? Now now we're thinking, right? Because that will allow all the color to come in, and that will allow the imagination to work, and that will allow your visualizations to like start churning, and that will make you feel better about practicing visualizations, even though you come to it not knowing how, right? Feeling like you don't know how. It's all a process, okay? It's a mature process, and it doesn't really matter about your age. It just, we're not there. This is all about you. Can you offer some time? Will you sit in stillness for a little bit? Even though you've told me no, that you can't? If this message resonates with you along the way, please feel free to hit the like button. Thank you again for your support, for sharing the message. I love the Brandy, thank you. I know some of us are more talkative. So I just really appreciate that you guys are around. You could even leave me emojis, like a full moon emoji, or a lotus. Is there a lotus? Is there a snake? Is there a artist, the creator? Is there a blue heart? Is there Suzanne S&D are like, they send me my blue butterfly, my transformative. Wow, Queen of Cups. Okay, yeah, you must untangle, and then redefine, clear space, and then you can link. Then you can link up. A lot of Cancer, Cancerian vibrations, as well as Gemini. Okay, it's moving out of the shadow of Gemini, and the shadow of Gemini is overthinking, burnout, overdoing. Not necessarily like that you are doing it for everyone, but it's like, hey, maybe will you realize that it's not the best to do everything for everyone and everything. Like right now, the Queen of Cups needs a good cry, or like just to acknowledge like, oh, wow, I feel this way. And so may I ride that wave out? May I release that? Yes. Yeah, please do so. That's healing. You know what? Even in that flash of insight, what seems small, what seems trivial, what seems selfish is a humongous selfless act of healing. Okay. And when you heal yourself, you heal others. It don't run out like yet. We'll get there, but like that's meant to entice you. Okay. Now, and I'm being very honest with you that in this context, in this case, I am trying to entice you. Otherwise, I will tell you I'm not trying to entice you. I'm not trying to manipulate you. Right now I'm trying to entice you. Oh my gosh, strength. This card will not go away. This is just like the vibration in the air. It's like we do need strength, knowing what we've been through, knowing how hard it's been. Y'all, I do send you hugs, right? Like, this is my moon in Sagittarius. It's a tough one. It's a long life. Some of us don't feel our best throughout our lives. Some of us have these health scares, or relatively speaking, our health isn't the best compared to like the marathon runners, or like, it's like, but it's in that comparison. Like, I think that then you exclude yourself, right? Then you determine that you're not allowed in a certain space. That means your body, your mind shuts down. Do you realize Are you making connections now? Like when you make a decision to exclude yourself or exclude others, it does mean more than just excluding someone or excluding others or excluding yourself. It means the cutoff. It means the ripples. It means the waves. And I'm not talking about cutting away people that you need to cut out. That's a whole other aisle, right? Edgar Allan Poe, quote, "Those who dream by day are cognizant of many things which escape those who dream only by night." Plutarch, quote, "Silence at the proper season is wisdom, and better than any speech." Anthony Robbins. Who is that fellow? It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm reading Sabian Oracle for Sabian symbol for Aquarius 11. The moon is that new moon 10 degrees Aquarius. Okay. I'm reading ahead. I already dealt you the 10. It's sad. I'm dealing you the enticement. It's not me even enticing you. It's me like telling you, hey, once this passes, then we get to the goods. The good part is moving on. That's what you earn, right? One last quote. Eden Philpotts, quote, "The universe is full of magical things patiently waiting for our wits to grow sharper." Wow, my lamps turn on. So we are about an hour away. We should be at the Jupiterian hour of the moon's day, right? One more. These cards don't want to go away. Swift, 8 of Wands. Will it take you coming back to these meditations? Will it take you taking this temporary time out and coming back to it? Going to work, coming back, going to work, coming back. Okay. Wow, 2 of Cups. There you are, on your way. What's it going to take? Work on your craft, on your spiritual craft, Sun in Virgo. 9 of Discs. Okay. Prudence. And then we have love. And we have strength. Okay. The basis of this being you and you only. Your reflection, your inner twin, your inner light. Okay. Together you complete your flame. Okay. Your divine union within you. The flame. Is it a fire? For some of us, it's a fire. It's a burning fire. It's a burning desire and fire that blocks us from what we desire. And we continue to run and run and run and run and run towards it. And our desires continue to run away as we continue to chase, because we have come to commit to an experience that is outside of us. That's very black and white, enacting in the village. Okay, see what happens in the village. All the color seeps away because everyone's like, you're what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. I want. Okay, the queen is complete without. Okay, so within. Okay. Okay, Thoth Taro, and this is Cancer, right? Venus in Cancer. So the masculine is very much like easing this divine feminine flow. What's the divine feminine gonna do? It's gonna release the fire so that your flame is sustained, okay, as a flame, not a freaking burning loop-de-doop-de-da, like, okay. Keeping this collective reading as is. Okay, now that we are at the Jupiterian hour. Yeah, this is lab. Blue reflection, greenish. And then here's a pink one. Like, where's the pink? There, see. Wow. I'm so geeky. Freaking geeking out over the pink lab. Okay, pink is the color of Aquarius. For me, right? Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Okay. This card wants to like pop out. The devil. These are the lies, right? And it could just be what you're not admitting or what you're unable to move away from, right? So we're just going to show it. We're going to put that on blast. Show us the lies. Okay. Oh my gosh, 12 cups in reverse. Okay. If I can help you admit that this union is within you, okay? First, foremost, the union is within you. The sun, that's what the sun tells me. Are you going to seek yourself outside in others? Are you going to allow others to validate you as you enact and act as you have been for the last 20 years, for the last 40 years, right? For the last 60 years. The sun is like, you're getting kind of up there. You're getting kind of old. That's getting kind of old. Okay, yes, so the lie is that this is all about vanity, that this is all simple, that the year of the snake will just be like this. Maybe I change the clothes I'm wearing, maybe I stop drinking, maybe I quit smoking. No, it's gonna be more involved, right? We gotta go more involved. The lie is that this little mode, this little blip, this little like January, February, we can't sit in a vibration like this. This too shall pass. How will it pass? Sagittarius and shadow aspect of Scorpio, right? It's like, remember that to work with others, to earn alongside others, to earn your stake, and to work with, collaborate, earn yours, keep yours, receive your desire, attain your desires, intimate, money. Yes. So, but the fixation shouldn't be on like, let me pay my tax. It's like, yeah, that and what? That and what else? Virgo, Sun, Leo vibrations, right? All aspects of Leo, feminine, masculine, more so feminine. So Leo, soften up. Sagittarius, soften up. Allow maybe, yes, I would not want to stop you into going down the road of vanity. Then return to me, okay? Return and fact check, verify, confirm that what you heard from so-and-so, like, is that a part of this journey for you? We can confirm that. You can work with, I'm not saying you have to work with me, but this is my channel, so putting myself first, right? Yeah, follow the breadcrumb trail, love and light, live, laugh, love. Boom, when you get to the block, come back to me. Because that's when I'll take you from the night, right? Do you want to become full-blown queen, full-blown king? Do you? Collective? You're saying, I think I know what it's going to take. Yes, it's going to take magic. It's going to take imagination. It's going to take sharpening those aspects of you: spirit, soul, mind, body, all of it. Also, the mind-body connection is a process. It's a practice. It's not a thing, right? Also, like it's like a relationship, right? I think we can all agree that a relationship isn't you don't attain a relationship with, like, you have to work on it. You have to work with your partner. You have to work on yourself, unless both of you are just the most stagnant rocks. But like right now, like we're beyond, we're in 2025, and like stagnancy is like, what? Like we're not allowed to stay still. And that's why it's these still moments. It's these moments of brief brevity and in stillness. These brief moments for you to like drop in. Okay, I think you're understanding Sagittarius and Cancerian. It's going back to you, to feeling secure, and it's not selfishness. Here you are, King of Wands. I'm like, you better tell me you do want to become the King and Queen of Wands. Okay, the King of Wands is like ready to roll. I know you are, Sag, Leo, but we're gonna like relax. It's gonna take this patient moment. It's going to take release of steam. It's going to take release, let it out, cry it out. Let me see. Thank you, collective. Wow. Page of Pentacles. So a lot of earth sign too, right? You could have a moon in an earth sign, moon in Capricorn, moon in Taurus, moon in Virgo. You could be Sagittarius, rising Sagittarius sun. You could be Cancer rising, Cancer sun, or any of those combinations, right? Moon in Libra. You know that this is small. You know, you've been kind of, you may feel like you were led here by someone else, but don't forget your soul. I'm like, I see the Temperance Angel here. I'm like, I think somebody led you here, and it wasn't a human. It was God. So if you don't believe in God, here's confirmation that like the cosmic forces that be in your timeline on your journey, no matter how old, young, okay, no matter what you've seen, we've seen it all, right? We've all seen a lot, and it feels like, what, like, did I actually sign up for this? And now it could be a good time to relish in that and be like, even though I signed up for this and it's tough, like I'm gonna make it good. I'm gonna make it better, because this is it's over. We're gonna build. Wow. Look at you, King of Wands. Okay. So yeah, to get back up there, right? Maybe from the Nine of Wands, you're like, okay, I'm no longer going to go down that route. So no 10 of Wands, right? Puts you right back to Ace of Wands. This is the new inspiration. New inspiration. Okay. Which is where I want you to place now your attention, in the stillness, right? So I'll read you the Sabian Oracle image. During a silent hour, a man receives a new inspiration which may change his life. Okay, and then here's the Page of Wands, and then Sun in Gemini. No longer gonna deal with the same BS, okay? Wow, Mercury in Cancer speaks softly, carry that big wand, right? Knight of Pentacles coming out of the funk, knowing that even though you may need to reassess, readdress, reconfirm, recalibrate, it's all good. It's meaningful, and it is actually going to, Queen of Wands appears. Well, that's part of the wisdom, right? Yes. Wow, all the queens appear. Queen of Swords, Libra, Virgo, not staying forever in hermit mode, but not rushing out to like declare your next lover boy, lover girl, lover person experience, right? And then we have the Queen of Rods, the Queen of Wands, Aries, Pisces. Like that seems to be the vibration, and that seems to be like there are a lot of new people that you're listening to, and they are helping to lead you. And so I just would like for you to snap out of it, snap out of the being led, like you are leading yourself in God's like manner. It's in God's hands, right? But you are also driving. You're also steering. Okay. You are not alone. You are very much divinely protected, divinely guided. What does that mean? In the stillness, you will learn. They will tell you. Okay, we will tell you in your stillness. Do you remember those crazy videos I made? I was like, I'm not part of an order. I'm a path. Okay, this is it. This is the spiritual path. So I need you to drop in stillness and meditate. That's where we reach you. Okay. Understand? It's all very magical. Now that we connect outside of this active land, and if you allow us to connect and to help you to heal, to help you to assert your self-healership, to help you to assert that you have healed, okay? It's in this brief moment that we will come in to help you see that, to help you honor that. Card 48. Thank you very much for spending all this time with me. Stick around and hit like and subscribe. Kava's energy moves through our nervous system like a butterfly, relaxing, widening, and assisting us in surrendering. Although you might be amid an important moment in your life, remember that you don't have to do it alone. When you widen your circles intentionally, you receive support from the universe and others to join you on the path. To fully draw upon Butterfly's medicine, it gently invites us to observe our position in the community in this moment. Wow, with the village card. Are you a protector, creator, or connector? Wow, it seems you are a creator, right, in your village? Holy wow. But maybe it's you haven't honored that. You haven't been able to see it, right? You will. We're going to allow that for you now that you have made it thus far. The crone, you allowed the crone to come in to show you the underworld. In the underworld, you are able to see the separateness within you, within your divine union and essence, right? Your connection to that which is holy, that which is your given right, a feminine fire that heals, right? Alongside the masculine. We're getting there. We're going to address the masculine. We always address the masculine. The masculine is always addressed. We're kind of bored of that. We're going to address the masculine once the masculine has addressed themselves, okay? To fully draw upon Butterfly's medicine, it gently invites us to observe our position in the community in this moment. Are you a protector, creator, connector, or visionary? And how does that correlate this moment in your life alongside your personal evolution? Egg, caterpillar, cocoon, or butterfly? Oftentimes, finding your purpose within your community and the parallels within your inner journey can provide great relief and meaning. And maybe that's what your meditation is about, right? Like, it's not like, how do we do it? It's like, well, hey, sit for a minute, turn everything down or off, put things on silent for like 5-10 minutes for a few days, do that. And instead of supposing that something has to happen or that you have to do it a certain way, what if you just ask yourself, am I a protector, creator, connector, or visionary in the community? And how does this moment correlate to your life alongside your evolution. Where are you? This is not to grade you. This is not to qualify you. This is not to say that someone else is better or doing it better or ahead of you. We're all in our own right. We are all in our own rightful path. Okay, it's not a phase. It's an evolutionary path. Are you an egg? Are you a caterpillar? Are you a cocoon? Are you a butterfly? And so what if you're a butterfly? You got to return back to the egg. So if you're the cocoon, then like you at least know what's coming up. If you're the caterpillar, you're like, okay, I know what's coming up. If you're the butterfly, you're like, oh man, I have to go back to being an egg. So like, is it any better to be the butterfly than it is to be the egg? I don't know. There's a big old like egg here, but then there's a big old blue butterfly over here. I know y'all are in many different vibrations, and I see all the dimensions, and I see the duality within each one of your dimensions. And I don't see them separately. I see the wonderful color that is you, okay? Whether you are the most black and white boring person on earth, here I am, dragging the color out from you, right? You want it to twin flame journey it up? Whoosh, we're gonna go down, baby. We're gonna burn that fire, whoosh, to commit to your flame within you. So without, as above, so below. Thank you so much. I greet you. I honor you, okay? In stillness first, and then we walk the path. I send you all the love, all the protective, vibrant, energetic, healing white light, violet white light, okay? To protect you, your Ka body, your energetic body, to assist you in connecting to Earth, okay? Wow. I send you emerald healing light to your heart centers, and I send you the most vibrant solar and yellow lights to your sacral and solar plexus centers. Okay, now release, let it all go. Okay, thank you. I honor you, your path. It's so brilliant. I love it. Thank you so much. All the love. I love it.